Admin Doreen, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, sir.
Okay, your network seems okay. Do you have a bit in the structure that you and Oluwashola is building now? You have a place where you have compressed the job description, right? You have the document, do you?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you quickly just try to browse it as fast as you can in the sections? This section is what their job description is. This section, so we'll see if there are people that can be able to stand up and take some part
For
now if we can.
okay. Yes,
Mm.
sir. Okay, so um let me quickly just I'm supposed to share this particular one with Mommy Olushola. I will send it to her immediately. So the first position we have is Office of the Founder and Executive Director, which is you already. It is already occupied. So then we move to the admin department, which is already occupied. Then we have the accounts and finance.
Which
But
is who?
since we're
Who
yeah,
occupied it? Who occupied it?
it's
The
me, sir.
admin.
Dorin Oboko is the admin, yeah,
Okay.
the admin officer, admin manager. Yes,
Mm.
sir.
Okay.
Then the account and finance. I think since we are still growing, the founder can still be in charge. I'm suggesting that the founder still be in charge of accounts and finance for now. Then, or if you feel there's anybody you can delegate it to, it's fine. But for my suggestion, I don't know, maybe it can be open for debate. Or that's what
Okay.
I. Then we have after the accounts and finance, we have welfare and food service departments. So they will be in charge of distribution of food, grocery, beverages, clothing, anything that has to be taken care of. Apart from prisoners, the staff of AGF too. They also maintain record of supplies and ensure accountability. They will work with the logistics officer or logistics manager. They will always ensure plan and ensure that there's food, there's water, there's drink for any trip, for any meeting. Both if it also should include staff, everybody, they should just make sure that everybody is well taken care of. Like we're going to these prisons now, not just the prisoners, also the staff that are coming. Are they calling them to confirm? Oh, somebody's coming from outside of Lagos. Somebody in welfare should be able to call to say, okay, where are you now? Where are you? Should we come and pick you? Should we send someone to pick you? Make sure that everybody is okay. Everybody's well fed. Everybody's safe. And also the prisoners take accountability and ensure that everything that is meant to be for the prisoners have been given to them. They have records, give us records of the number of food items they collected, what they shared, and what is remaining. So I think only the welfare people should be allowed to share things so that they can be accountable. They should be the ones to take them from wherever they are taking it from. When they get to the prisons, they should be the only ones in charge of handling the sharing. Whatever that is left over, they should be the ones so that we'll be accountable and okay, this is what is left, this is what we have shared. So it doesn't make things just go anyhow. Then we have the logistics and procurement manager. Those people are to ensure anything we want to buy, anything that has to do with buying for the organization, they will be in charge of it. Documentation, if they say the organization is buying a car, they'll be the one to buy it, keep the receipts, document it, anything at all, even if it's food item or whatever, they are the ones buying. The welfare are not the one buying. The logistics people are the one going to market to buy, telling us the price of, they should know the price of everything off head, cost of everything. If you say, oh, what is the price of this? Anybody in the logistics department should be able to give us a figure or the cost or the amount of that thing. Coordinate, they work together, they work hand in hand with the welfare, they work hand in hand with the founder directly, take instructions from him. They also work hand in hand with the accounts and finance person. They monitor vendors, follow up with vendors to say, we're going to see so vendors provide so things. They will be the one to follow up. They will go to the market, look for the best persons to use. If, for example, we already have a vendor that is providing us something and they know a vendor that can give, their work is to look for vendors that can give us quality at good prices. they can suggest to the founder and say, oh, I have gotten so person, oh, can we try her? If the founder approves, fine. If not, we stick to what we have already. Then we have fleet and transport management. These are people that are going to be in charge of the vehicles, supervise drivers. They will be drivers too. They will also check the vehicles, be sure the vehicles are in good condition before takeoff, before landing. They are responsible for anything that has to do with car, whether transportation of staff, whether to give money to staff for transport, to convey members, or conveying people from one place to the other. They will be the one in charge. Record of fuel. They will have to give us receipts. If they are going to be buying fuel, they will have to document the receipt. They will give it to the admin officer to keep. Document your fuel receipt. You cannot just buy fuel in the car without, except maybe it is the founder's private car. But as long as it is Abounding Grace vehicle and you are buying fuel, you must submit your receipts of the fuel that you bought. If you also want to buy fuel, you also let the admin and the founder know, and it will be approved on the amount of fuel that you have used. And we will know where and where you have taken the car to and what you have used it for before requesting for another fuel. Or if something is bad in the vehicle, you have to give reasons why Abounding Grace should be the one to fix it and not you. Like, maybe you have a driver that maybe you say, okay, go and deliver something, and he takes the car elsewhere and something goes bad, and he now comes back and say we should fix it. He has to give us tangible reasons why we should be the one to fix it. If not, it will be deducted from his salary, or he would have to pay for it instantly. So that will be the work of the fleet managers, to handle anything that has to do with cars. Then we have social media and communications department. So these people are going to be in charge of making flyers, uploading videos, editing videos, making documentaries, all the information. Like if we go to prisons now, the videos that they are going to be taking, that department will be in charge of taking the videos, making sure they turn it into something that is of international standard, make a documentary of it, design it and make it look beautiful, and collect permission from the founder before they post, and say, okay, I send to the founder and say, this is what we have done, can we post? So that's basically what they do. Everything that has to do with social media, checking messages of Abounding Grace regularly. If we have people that are chatting or sending messages to Abounding Grace saying, okay, I want to sponsor, I want to send money. Once you see that message as a social media communication person, you quickly inform the founder and say, this is what I have seen. If there are any questions, comments on this thing that are very sensitive and you feel the founder should know, you bring it to his notice and he will now tell you what to do. So you just engage. If the founder decides to give the person rights to have access to the social media platform, fine. So the person will just help to engage, to share, to coordinate and post informations regularly on it. So it doesn't have to be a burden on the founder. You can just prepare a list of things you feel should be posted and send it to him, and if he recommends it, you go ahead and post. Then we also have rehabilitation and reintegration departments. So these are people that are supposed to be in charge of prisoners that have been released. So if we have prisoners that are being released, it will be good we follow up with them with mentorship. It's not, now that person will be in charge of preaching, educating, giving them vocational skills, ensuring that they have vocation there. Anything that maybe they want to go for training on how to learn shoe, how to learn bag, that person will be in charge of the cost of the training, where the training will hold. If possible, the person can be the one handling the training, making sure that those people that come out of prison are well taken care of, whether it's their accommodation, whatever it is. No, welfare should be in charge of that, but follow up after leaving prison for anybody that has left the prison and needs Abounding Grace to follow up with them. That needs Abounding Grace to follow up with them. This is the department, rehabilitation and reintegration department. They will follow up with that individual until the person says, I'm okay. Abounding Grace, you can leave me. I can stand on my own. And it has to be documented from the points the person or we've given the person bail, to where we are housing, to where we are feeding, to where we are giving them. The people in charge of rehabilitation will have to document all those things, put them in writing, take pictures, do videos to show that you are actually working. Then one of the most important departments, prayer and deliverance units. They will be in charge of praying regularly for the spiritual growth, prayer meetings, deliverance for prisoners, those who are out of prison that needs to be delivered. Before at least a prisoner can join Abounding Grace, at least he should go through a class or deliverance class to just be well informed. Teachings, very important. The rehabilitation is different. The rehabilitation teaching is going to be based on normal skills, teaching, morals, and all the rest. But prayer and deliverance is to also pray for that person, whatever it is that is following that person, pray and deliver the person. And also do general prayer meetings for AGF. Ensure that there's weekly prayer every week. They will lead everybody in prayer, and they will also have their own special prayer. But it's important that we pray every week, and it is the job of the prayer and deliverance unit to make sure that that happens. Lead devotionals. They can even come up with devotionals and show to the founder and say, okay, this is a devotional that we feel is okay. The founder can impute his own, into it and say, okay, this is how we should do our devotional. AGF can have it. It's important we have a devotional, something that, even if it's just 20 words, that can guide people every day. Read it. We can post it on our WhatsApp if we have a WhatsApp group. If we have people in prisons who have phones that are following AGF, we can send these devotionals to them, pray with them, send them prayers. We can also, the prayer unit can also speak with the founder to do some prayer voice notes that we can share, just short prayers for the day to share. We say once we do the voice prayer, you can now share it to WhatsApp platform and share it to people and say, okay, this is a prayer from AGF founder. It's part of also ways of growing AGF and letting people know that there is something like AGF going on. So evangelism too, worship, singing, praising, it is the work of prayer and deliverance unit. So then for the HR, I don't know if it's important because HR, admin, and accounts work together, recruitment of staff and all that. So I didn't say what admin is supposed to do.
Supposed to do.
Yes. Yes. So
I begin. It's your
filing.
area. I begin to explain.
So I'm supposed to be in charge of filing any document, every single document that comes in and out of AGF should be in my custody. Filing, the register. So if a vehicle comes, I'll have to do the register. You come in the morning, you register. Or anytime you come, you make sure that you register the time you came in with the vehicle. When the vehicle is leaving, documentation of everything that logistics people have bought, all the receipts will be brought to me. Then if there's petty cash that needs to be given, you can get petty cash from the founder. Then if anybody needs money to buy anything at all, we already have an invoice where you will write, okay, I want to go to the market to buy tomato. You will write it on the invoice and I will send it to the founder, and the founder will approve the amount and you take it to go and buy. And when you come back, if you can get a receipt, fine. If you cannot, but at least you have written already an invoice stating where you're going to. So holding the documents of any vital document that is important, then recruitment, staff attendance, office discipline, and just general record keeping of everything, and also ensuring that everybody is well behaved, supervise what everybody is doing, ensuring that everybody is following policy. If you go against the rule, there will be consequences. Since you already know that, okay, you're supposed to sign in, you come with a vehicle, you're supposed to sign in your attendance, and you don't sign in and something happens to the vehicle, you'll be held responsible, you will pay for it. So that's the work of the admin and HR, to hold people accountable. They will pay for it. So also, if the admin and HR also misbehave, the founder has every right to also give his own rule or discipline or punishment to the HR and admin person. So totally everybody's accountable to the founder directly and indirectly. So that's just the work of the admin and the HR. So we have, I don't think there'll be need for skill acquisition department. Should be under that, it should be under rehabilitation and reintegration. Skill acquisition is the same. So then we also need a legal unit, somebody who will help us to know our rights so that we don't go amiss. We need a lawyer. If anybody who is a lawyer or lawyers, volunteers to come up with guidelines, come up with things, rules and regulations, do's and don'ts, so that nobody will come and bubble us and tell us, why did you do like this? Why did you not do like this? So it's important. We'll liaise with lawyers, court, correctional officers. They will speak for us too when we are going there. So they don't think that it's only Bible, at least when they see some lawyers, they know that we also know our rights too. When we are going to prison, lawyer can stand beside our founder. As our founder is speaking the word of God, the lawyer too is also politely speaking the law terms too, just in case. Also handle legal documents, bail application, release coordination. We need to document all these things. We cannot just say we are paying for people's bail just like that and we are not documenting them. It's the job of the legal unit to document all these things, that we did not go and jailbreak, so that somebody one day come and say we went to go and jailbreak and release somebody. We should have our own documents to show that we went through the normal legal rights to bail people, and it's the job of our legal or our law person to put those documents. Okay, you will pay for so person's bill. Where's the receipt? Where's the document? I don't know how it's done, but we need to have our own documents, which needs to be with our own lawyer. And the lawyer can even draft an agreement with the prisoner saying that we did not force you, we did not, it's not jailbreak, it was something that we did for you, so that tomorrow somebody does not come to say, oh, I was forcefully brought out to come, and now they are using me as a slave, using me as an errand boy or errand girl. When I was in prison, I was eating chicken and this thing. Now you have brought me out, I am suffering. Human beings can be very funny. Just like the Israelites was telling Moses that when we were in Egypt, we were eating cucumber and garlic, and now you have brought us out. So everybody we are giving a bill has to go through the lawyer, sign all the documents that you are aware you are not being coerced or being forced to get your bail or your freedom. So that's it. Then partnership and donor relations unit. This is very, very important, because as an NGO, we need funds, we need help, we need support. This has been strongly on my mind. Like, we need help. So these people are people who I will also be part of it, because it's something that is strongly on my mind. So actively seek partnership. Anybody that can be a sponsor to us. We already have documents that the founder has prepared already, that we can give to people, whether it's our church leaders, whether it's our boss in the office, whether it's one big man we know in our streets. Don't just conclude that they cannot help, they will not help. Just try. The Holy Spirit can convince them. So what these people are meant to do is to just go. They are steadily preaching AGF everywhere they go to. They are preaching it on their WhatsApp. They are uploading. They are giving us things to even upload, to send on WhatsApp. Because my church where I am, we have a unit that does this. Their own job is just to make flyers, make write-up, make videos, they've collected from the media team. They will just be sending to us, oh yeah, post, send. They will even tell us that for anybody we're able to get, God will bless us, we'll get this, we'll get that. They just try to encourage us. So we need people who can coordinate applications, send to churches, NGOs, corporations, individual banks, send letters to them, go physically well presentable. If you need transport, we will support you with transportation. Whatever it is, as long as you know that I want to go and give this person letter, we will support you. We can even give you a car that will take you there and bring you back. As long as we know that this person is someone that will support. So, and also I don't know, but I don't know, permission from the founder if we can agree for a percentage for anybody that brings a donor or a partner. I put 1%. I don't know if it's too small or too big.
No, it's a small minimum of 5% of whatever. If you get 100 million naira, 5 million naira goes in. If you
Wow.
5% is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I want people has to be encouraged, and they will be also put in our tax declaration that this money was given as a bonus to so and so person. So we will not be any problem with the Lagos State because we know we declare tax. We have a tax officer which costs almost 250,000 naira yearly for tax declaration and all that. But the man is doing a great job, Taiwo. I would want to bring him to the meeting here. I think our next declaration will be in December. So we are already following the structure. Go ahead, ma.
Okay, all right, sir. So 5% commission. This one don't make me, I don't be very active. I'm going to go and look for big men that will 5% a lot. So I'm going to anybody that's going to be in this department, I'm going to be #1 member, please. I'm ready to support. Okay. So the last one is monitoring and evaluation. So this is going to be for our mommies and daddies, people that are very strict, people that are going to be ensuring that every unit, every department, every team is being followed to the letter. So they are going to be like the vice of the founder. They're going to be like, our big mommy, our big daddies, when they fear face, that will call people to order. Why are you not in the meeting? Why didn't you attend the meeting? Have you done what you're supposed to do? Did you do? They are going to be like a panel, a disciplinary panel that the founder can always say, okay, these are people that, okay, you have a case, so go and meet them and they will be able to decide whatever or give judgment over a particular issue, and they will follow up, ensure that everybody is doing what they can call anybody at any time to find out what that person is doing. If you say you are working for Abounding Grace, yes, Abounding Grace might not be paying you what they are paying you in the office, but you are doing it for God. And if you are doing it for God, we need to bring out our hearts and do it. I'm even talking to myself too. So if we say, well, we want to do something, let us do it well. But, we still need to put people who will put us in check, people who will put us in place, who can call you spontaneously and say, okay, what are you doing? What have you done for this week for AGF? What do you think we can do better? So preferably they are elderly mommies or daddies or, people who have experience that can speak to us and all that. So those are all the positions. If they need for me to share it, I can share it so you can go over it. But this is all I've been able to put together, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes. You and Sister Lua Shala have done tremendous, but I would like Sister Lua Shala to ask a few more things if she want to say something, because this teamwork both of you did amazed me. When she forwarded some few things and you forwarded that, then I was like, wow, how could it go so fast? Thank you all for laying your life down for this ministry. May God bless you both. Yeah. Sister Oluwashola, please, do you want to add something to what she said, ma'am?
Hello, everyone. Good evening once again. No addition, because she's even gone more extra detail than I did anyway. So, yeah, we just need to work on it and refine everything, and then we take it from there. So, yeah. So thank you, Sister Doreen. Well done.